Welcome, more gamers. Doug here from 2+ Stuff. And if you noticed earlier this week, a video went up that was sponsored by a company called TinkerTurf. And as you may know, I'm very excited and enthusiastic to support companies that make this hobby so much fun. These are passionate gamers just like you or I. And so you're going to be seeing a few of those on the channel because, quite frankly, the only thing that I have to offer this community is attention. And so I can help other people by sharing that with them and drawing meaningful things to your guys' attention that I think would really improve your hobby and your lives. To that end, the awesome folks at TinkerTurf sent me a couple of things, and we're going to do some giveaways. Now, if you've been a follower for quite a while, you know I don't do a ton of these, mainly because I just don't really know how. But I went ahead and learned and I figured it all out. We got it all resolved, and now we're going to do a big epic one because the guys at TinkerTurf sent me 3 of their huge sets. We have here, I'll throw pictures up of the finished product for you. We have the Industrial Starter Set in the Abandoned theme. This is a fantastic set that comes with a lot of rusted metal look on all of the terrain itself. And it's a great starter. They call it the Industrial Starter because it comes with basic things like platforms, catwalks, barriers to kind of hide behind. It's all the things that you would need if you're going to play, for example, Kill Team on a the smaller boards that Kill Team plays on. There's ample things to give you cover and elevation and all these kinds of stuff. There's several staircases to get you up and down, ladders, those kinds of things. So it really is a great starter set for just a one-stop for a basic Kill Team game or as part of something else for a larger one. Now, the second set here is going to be the MacLeod car and rails. And I have to say, this is quite possibly the thing that I'm most excited for. Because a lot of times when we talk about these settings and games and that kind of stuff for Necromunda or Kill Team or that kind of stuff, it's always like an isolated warehouse, but they do have industry, right? They are making things. And so things like this, the MacLeod rail that allows goods and services to be transported. You can do escort missions, make sure that your forces are guiding the car down the right track and that kind of stuff. There's some really cool narrative game opportunities just by the virtue of the fact that you have an item that is supposed to be moving on a rail. So there's lots of cool stuff there. I'm going to be thinking about that for unique missions that I can bring to Kill Team and or Necromunda. And the last one here is the MacLeod Rail Depot, which pairs very nicely with the first one. As far as MacLeod stuff goes, this is an incredibly tall tower where trains basically park inside of it, and this huge claw comes down and then thematically comes down and switches out the cargo stuff on it. I actually, in the ad that I did for TinkerTurf this week, I told the story about my Necromunda game with the Gene Stealer cultist on top. That is not a lie. That actually happened, and it was incredibly fun, and I had to crop out a whole bunch of the details because I needed to keep the ad a little shorter, but it really is a really eccentric and awesome piece of terrain. Like it just draws the eye and you're like, that is freaking cool. Anyway, I'm gonna be giving these 3 sets away and I'm gonna talk about how you can enter. You see, you can enter to win all 3 of these. Essentially how it's gonna work is I'm going to ask on good faith that you subscribe to this video and either put already subscribed or now subscribed in the comments down below. Basically, I'm going to go to a comment random picker and they're going to pick one of the comments from this specific video URL and that'll determine the winner. Now, if you want more entries to win more of these, I'm going to have this video, a specific post on both Facebook and Instagram. If you would, please go ahead and subscribe or follow me on those 2 places. I'll put links to those specific posts in the description below. And go ahead and do that. And if you follow me there, again, just leave a comment that says subscribed, liked, followed, whatever. And then I'll do the same things over there. So you have the chance to get entry into all 3 of the competitions, thereby increasing your odds of winning. Now, Patreon, as a platform, has a rule against basically giveaways on their platform. They don't want to be considered a lottery. However, what I can do is give my patrons an extra entry. So if you are a patron, first of all, thank you so much. You make all this possible, and I'm so excited about my life right now. I really am. And so you get an extra entry into every single one of these. And so, you leave a comment, you gain an extra one, but no matter what, you will at least have one entry. And then For everybody else, yeah, good luck out there. Go ahead, like I said, the whole point, quite frankly, if I'm going to just peel back the curtain as to why I'm doing this, is because as my channel grows and the community grows and I start getting excited about new opportunities as far as sharing new games and new lore concepts that we can explore and all these kinds of things, people want to see that I'm serious about what I'm doing. Okay, like companies who are like, hey, I think your fan base might really appreciate this, right? Maybe there's some cool fantasy terrain we can dive into, that kind of stuff. They need numbers. They're number nerds, much like us, to be honest with you. And so bumping up things like subscriber count here on YouTube and then Instagram. Instagram to me is more important, but it is what it is. Where it's just an amount of data that I can show people like, yes, we love these games. We're passionate about them. Age of Sigmar is a fantastic universe to have lore set in. Soulbound is a wonderful game. Warhammer Quest, that just got announced this morning as the time of recording. Hell yeah, let's do it. So all those things are what I'm excited about. And to get companies on board, to support it and make it possible, especially as I'm going to be going to conventions here now that we have some hope on the horizon in 2022, I believe. Absolutely. And so those things will become very important to being able to travel around the country and even the world to meet all of you. So again, that's full transparency. That's why I'm asking for you to click that subscribe button, even though I don't blast you with that in every video, and also on Instagram and Facebook. So if you could do that for me, it would mean the absolute world to me. And yeah, so good luck to you contestants. Like I said, leave a comment here. In the description, there's going to be a link to the various posts on both Instagram and Facebook. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me leave a comment, and then subscribe to those platforms. It's all in the honor system. I trust you. I hope that some measure of my positivity has bled into your lives. And if not, whatever. So anyway, friends, thank you so much, and good luck to you.